Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
most definitely. They're very sort of maths orientated, and I kind of especially found this because when I was looking at your biography, I realised that you specialise in particle physics, and that was actually exactly the opposite of what I thought. I actually thought you'd be very sort of like a mathematician, but in fact, it is very sort of mathematically based. And this leads me on to my next question, which is, what is your kind of favourite aspect of particle physics? As I like kind of the idea of Feynman's one electron universe and Minkowski space-times, all that stuff. But what do you like about particle physics?
Gosh, it's so I was an experimental particle physicist.
Yeah.
So you have theoretical physicists and you have experimentalists, and the experimentalists go off and test ideas or discover odd phenomena, and the theorists go away and try and explain them. And so I was an experimentalist. So I think I would have loved to have been a theorist, but again, my maths wasn't quite strong enough, and the opportunities that opened up to me were in the experimental side. So I enjoyed kind of building equipment and the frustrations of building equipment and the joy of having observations and dealing with data and trying to see whether, again, one of the things that's really important in science is your experiment significant? Does it tell you something that's meaningful? And if you're doing statistics, you'll know about how you test for significance and how you test whether something is out of the ordinary or not. So that's kind of what I really enjoyed. And I've kind of lost touch with what's happening in physics now. I wrote a book called Big Bang about cosmology, but even that wasn't really cutting edge. And so the trouble is, when you write a book about mathematics, you don't really keep across what's happening in physics. And then I've written a book about cryptography. So again, that was 20 years ago. So I really am not very much across with what's happening in cryptography either. So yeah, I try and do my best, but not as well as I'd like to. My son's going to be coming up soon. I need to go and talk to him about his homework and stuff. Is there any last question you might have?
Oh yes. There's one more question. I've actually written it down actually.
Sure.
So kind of what current projects are you working on at the moment? I know you're saying like you're very busy with like a backlog of work. Yeah. What sort of things do you work on a daily basis in terms of?
The thing I'm most interested in is that the great thing about Simon Langton's school.
You need to do homework with me.
I need to do some homework with you as well. So my other son's here as well.
Oh,
let's have first.
I need to both homework with both of you. Okay. So Simon Langton, the great thing is that they look after you. And I'm sure you've got some great math teachers, and you can do 4 A levels and you can do further maths and so on. In a lot of state schools that are not grammar schools, that's just not the case. And so I'm interested in working out ways of how you help students at other schools who are good at maths, how you help them reach their full potential.
Yeah.
Because my feeling is that, let's say you go to a school in Bristol, where they don't have grammar schools. If you're good at maths, then, and you're in the top 1 or 2%, the attitude might be, well, you're already good. I need to worry about the other 98%.
Yeah.
And that's kind of sensible. If you've got students that are really struggling with the concept, why spend time on a student who's already understood that concept? But the trouble is that then that student doesn't get stretched to reach their full potential. So I'm interested in different ways of doing that. And I'm working on 2 or 3 different projects at the moment. For example, we're tutoring about 850 students at the moment, who we tutor them every week in order to try and stretch them and give them the kind of experience you've got at Simon Langton. I know Simon Langton's a really good school, and they do some terrific science stuff as well as math. So, can we get anywhere close to that? So I'm going to have to go, I'm afraid, because
Oh, that's all
I've
right.
phoned you off now.
But
It
thank
was
you.
really nice meeting you, Richard.
Yeah, thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem at all. Good luck, and let me know via email how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.